Hey guys, John here. So how much did I pay for this 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser First Edition? Why the heck would I buy such an expensive vehicle? And also, what are my plans with it for the channel? So starting off with the price right away for you guys. The MSRP starting price of this Land Cruiser was $74,000, $950. Then we have to add on the grayscape roof to it, which was $350. And unfortunately, we got tagged with a couple things. We got an all-weather cargo mat. We also got paint protection film on this, which I absolutely hate from the dealers. They never put the best stuff on, but at least it was $400 something versus like $1,500 to $2,000 that some of these dealerships are upcharging things on. Now I got this vehicle from Danville Toyota in Virginia. I will leave a link to their dealership down in the description. They are an MSRP dealership and they also provide a lifetime warranty. So what I paid for this vehicle was MSRP. When you add up all those things that the vehicle has, plus the destination and handling, it comes up to $77,000, $264. Then when we add tax and everything to this vehicle out the door with registration for Florida and Florida taxes for where I live in Florida was about $83,000. Now total financed for this vehicle, I put $10,000 down on it. I got a 6.8% interest rate, which I may refinance later, and that is with an 800 plus credit score. I'm very transparent with you guys. $73,264 is the amount financed on this beautiful, one-of-a-kind freaking Land Cruiser. So why the heck did I buy it, guys? Well, two reasons why I bought it. The first one being my wife needed a real estate vehicle that gets more than 16, 17 miles per gallon. Every single vehicle that we have gets under 20 miles per gallon. Now this Land Cruiser, for right now, is getting about 23 miles per gallon. So she drives a lot with her own real estate, going back and forth to our Airbnbs. She needed an SUV for the Airbnb stuff, to haul the dogs if she really needs to, here and there to appointments or whatever, right? SUVs are the way to go for us with our needs for our family, and also it gets good gas mileage for her. Reason number two I bought it is for the YouTube channel, right? This YouTube is not my main source of income, but it is a nice little extra bit of income as well. And I bought the Land Cruiser because you all seem to be interested in it. Every single video that I made about the Land Cruiser, you guys honestly seem a little bit more interested in this new Land Cruiser Prado for the United States, right? The 250 series. You guys seem more interested in this than you guys do the 6th gen 4Runner. So I could see that in the videos and the analytics, all that stuff. So the reason I bought this too was for you guys. And YouTube, it's very cool because you could buy a somewhat depreciating asset like this and have YouTube pay for it. In fact, the very first video that I made of this car already paid for one of the monthly payments. The monthly payment of this, I failed to mention, is about $1,200 a month. So that's kind of wild, very wild. But that YouTube video has already made $1,300. So it's the same thing that I've done with the Sequoia. When we had the Sequoia for the very short time, the 6 months that we had it, I documented it here on YouTube, exactly how much it made, and then what I made selling the vehicle, and I made money on the Sequoia. We also gained subscribers as well, and this content is evergreen as well, which is very cool. Now lastly, what do I plan to do to the Land Cruiser? Well, I mentioned that it is my wife's real estate vehicle. Need to keep it somewhat professional, can't get it all crazy. It is a first edition. I don't plan to sell it anytime soon. I would like to hold on to it for a year or maybe just as long as I have this 5th gen 4Runner. Just depends on life and where we go in our life in the next couple of years and stuff. But I do plan to really hold on to this. I think that this thing will be pretty special. That being said, in case I sell it, I don't want to do anything crazy to it. I'm not going to build it up insane like the Tacoma that we did in the first 2 months of it. I really kind of want to keep it tame. There will be amazing, awesome Land Cruiser builds, I'm sure, on YouTube, but I think the way that I'm going to pivot this, and it may be unpopular, I'm not sure, is just a family cruiser. How is it day to day? How is it for our particular family? If we have friends, how is it with them in it? Cargo, dogs, what do I like about it? What do I not like about it? Towing with it. I plan it to do a camping trip with this Land Cruiser, towing a little RV trailer and all that stuff. So I mean, I feel like just real world stuff is the destiny for this Land Cruiser on the channel, with some like very OEM plus kind of build like the 4Runner here. So the 4Runner is a very OEM plus build, little bit bigger of tires, still stock TRD wheels, a low pro bumper that really isn't crazy aggressive, and a roof rack, and it does have a whittle wadder in the back too, just to be just an OEM plus build. And that would be exactly, I feel like, the avenue that I would take with this Land Cruiser. I already have the wheels and tires mounted. They are gonna be temporary for this Land Cruiser because I have a specific wheel that I am on the hunt for on Facebook Marketplace, a TRD Pro Tundra or Sequoia wheel. I think would look really cool on this Land Cruiser with the same big tires that I'm putting on it, a little bit under a 35. So that video will be coming a little bit later for you guys. But I know it's been a couple days since we've had the Land Cruiser. I drove it down from Virginia, had a buddy come into town for about 6, 7, 8 days almost. We went to a country concert in Panama City Beach, drove the Land Cruiser there. Dude, what I love about the Land Cruiser, I'll just say this real quick as we wrap up the video for those who are still with me. I appreciate you all. AC vents in the roof. That is the best thing ever. The best thing ever. This thing is the same size as the 4Runner. The new 6th Gen 4Runner ain't gonna have AC vents in the roof, and this Land Cruiser has it. It was hot as balls down in Panama City Beach for this country concert. It was like 94, 95 degrees some days, like on the beach. At least that's what the thermostat was reading inside the Land Cruiser. And dude, for a 4-cylinder hybrid engine, it cooled off the inside fast. Cooled off the inside really fast. I wish that the rear seats though were heated and ventilated. That would have been pretty nice. With the fact that it's a 3-zone climate control and the rear occupants have AC vents up in the roof is very cool. So I'm already loving this thing. I'm sorry that it's been a couple days, guys, since more Land Cruiser content has come out. But with a friend in town, with a storm coming and frying our internet for the last 4 or 5 days, it's been a whole ordeal. But I wanted to get out what I paid for this bad boy. $77,000, rounded up to 83 with taxes. Thanks, government. Gotta love it. And then $10,000 down, 6.8% interest rate. Again, may refinance that with my bank. Monthly payment of around $1,200. Bought this Land Cruiser so my wife could have a real estate vehicle, and also for me to make videos here on YouTube as well for you guys. And then we're just gonna do an OEM plus build with it. So guys, I appreciate you all watching as always, and I will catch you in the next one. All right, see you later.